Roger, a lanky tourist with a penchant for the macabre, found himself stranded in a desolate corner of the Scottish Highlands. His rental car, a sputtering heap of metal, had finally given up the ghost near a crumbling stone bridge, the only landmark for miles. Rain lashed down, turning the already bleak landscape into a swirling grey nightmare. Shivering, Roger stumbled towards a flickering light in the distance, hoping for a pub, a phone, anything. The light led him to a roadside diner, a greasy spoon haven called the Trucker's Rest. Inside, the air was thick with the smell of stale coffee and desperation. A handful of truckers nursed their mugs, their faces etched with the weariness of endless miles. Behind the counter stood a woman with tired eyes and a name tag that read, Agnes. She eyed Roger with suspicion. "Lost, are ye?" Roger explained his predicament. Agnes sighed. "Aye, happens all the time. Phone's busted. Best bet is Jake. He's got a rig and a CB radio." Jake, a burly man with hands like shovels, grunted in response to Agnes's request. He looked Roger up and down, his gaze lingering a little too long. "Heard about you lot," he said, his voice gravelly. "Coming up here, poking around in things you don't understand." Roger, unnerved, tried to explain he was just a tourist. Jake just chuckled, a low, rumbling sound. "Sure you are, just passing through, like Clara." Clara. The name hung in the air, heavy with unspoken meaning. Roger noticed the other truckers shift uncomfortably. He'd heard whispers in the local villages, tales of a trucker's wife who vanished without a trace, leaving behind a husband shrouded in suspicion. Later, as Jake drove him back to the nearest town, the rain intensified. The wipers struggled to keep up. Jake drove in silence, his knuckles white on the steering wheel. Suddenly, he slammed on the brakes, the truck skidding on the slick road. "See that loch?" Jake said, his voice low and menacing. "They say it never gives up its secrets. Some things are best left buried." He stared at Roger, his eyes glinting in the darkness. "Just like Clara." Roger swallowed hard. The image of the dark, bottomless loch burned into his mind. He was no longer sure if he was just a tourist or if he had stumbled into something far more sinister than a broken-down car. The rain continued to fall, washing away any trace of the truth, leaving only suspicion and the chilling echo of Clara's name.